run over here, and then down this hallway. Most imposing looking fucking hallway in the school. Raw. It's cold in here. Oh, here I am in the bio lab. It's so cold. It's like abnormally cold. Like in a giant refrigerator. Seriously, why is it so cold? Oh, it's so cold. Why is it so cold in here? It's the first thing I need to figure out. There's some kind of weird machine. There's something built into the wall. On the left side, there's a bunch of glowing blue lights. On the other side, kind of weird machine here. Something on the wall. I've seen something like this before. That's why I've seen these kind of horror movies and stuff. It's a fridge for storing dead bodies. Assuming this biolab is actually a morgue? I should probably take a closer look around. To the left. All right-hand machines are turned off. Check this out. There's some kind of booklet here. Looks like an instructional manual. We offer an eco-friendly alternative to standard dry ice for all your cadaver needs. In addition to the germicidal lamps, we also provide an ozone generator for removal of ethylene gas. Simply insert the cadaver, and the blue light will let you know the automated system has been activated. Temperature and humidity levels will be adjusted automatically for optimum settings. With our system, anyone can keep a body fresh as a daisy for as long as you need. In the unlikely event of a problem, the red light will activate and an alarm will sound immediately. The series is stainless steel, and we do offer an optional leather upholstery upgrade package. This is an instructional manual for the fridge. Around, I think I get it. Seems clear to me now. Some kind of makeshift morgue. All those lights by each slots. Looks like it's set up so when the slot is occupied, the blue light comes on, which means inside each slot lit up is blue. Another one of the victims is. I should take control right now. There's only one thing I can do for everyone who's died, and that's to defeat the mastermind. To do that, I have to convene my investigation on any option. Stack of tarps here. I've been seeing a lot of these lately. Oh, I think that's what they mean. We can go up here now. Second floor of the dorms. I get it now. Gate's open. We can finally check out the second floor of the dorms, which means I have to do it. Alright, we'll go do this since we can apparently figure out... Oh my god. Second floor of the dorms? Looks like some ancient ruins. Or, no, it's more like a battlefield, like a bomb blew up here or something. Yeah, my god. There's bloodstains and everything. Holy crap. Let me go in here. Broken... That is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even like a bed anymore. It's just garbage. Nice! Coins which I don't even think we can use right now, but that's cool. Alright, we'll check the bathroom. Open the door, just crack, glance inside, and immediately close it again. There isn't even a hint of bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Ah, so like Fallout. Love it. Alright, so that's that. Now there's girls' restrooms, girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. Dude, at this point, we gotta let go of all notions and just do shit because we gotta investigate, motherfucker. We have time to be fucking around. Fucking Makoto, bro. A little giraffe coming out of a locker. Weird. Alright, this room is filled with lockers. Must have been for Hope Speaker students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. Oh god, okay. So this one's got a metal plate on it. We'll start with this one. I really want to know what's inside, but there's no way. Again, coins I don't even think I can use anymore. I guess I could just go buy stuff, but like, there'd be no point. Actually, we get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. But this one. I wonder if I can open this locker. Nope, locked. There's a card reader installed on the door. That must be how you get the locker to open. After all, it's pretty similar to card readers for the locker rooms on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open these up. So does that mean let's just give it a try? Took my e-handbook and read my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then, oh, no luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Okay, so is that it? Just can't open any of these lockers and it's just a useless room? That's great. Alright. Yep, nope, I want to leave. Thank you. What's in here? It's a little room? Like a dorm? I feel like a student's room. It has to be more of an adult atmosphere.
Correct.
Yeah, it's just a private room. Kyoko.
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one regret. So I decided to check it out one more time. Regret? What's your regret, Kyoko? Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must think about something. I probably shouldn't bother her. Alright, fine. Let's not do investigations, Makoto, you useless slug. A leather chair. Can't imagine a student using something like this. Must have been the headmaster's. Yeah, how dare a student have a comfortable chair? Desk. Desk is home to a computer. It must belong to the headmaster. More coins we can't use, but cool. PC.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last looks like they were very interested in the Ultimate Despair. PC still have some search results left on it. Then we might be able to get some info on the Ultimate Despair.
However...
It's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
In other words...
The Ultimate Despair is one individual, but instead it points to some kind of group. The group is responsible for tragedy which happened 1 year ago. They were sorts of people whose driving force comes from despair.
However...
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
Whew.
I guess that's the one thing we could do is complete Kirigiri failure. But any information about the mastermind is helpful, right? Appreciate whatever info we can get on our hands.
Correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have. Alright. There's like so much shit on this desk, it's like hard to even like look at it. Let's look at this weird door thing. Strange gap in the wall. It's like some kind of design mistake or construction defect or something.
So...
There's a gap here, but not much, just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming out. A breeze?
Indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall. Open space, does that mean... You mean like a hidden room? I think I might know how to open it. You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
Very easy trick, yes. So easy, I'm not sure you can even call it a trick. Saw a program on that PC I think controls it. Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However...
I don't have a clue what the password might be. All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there. You're right, it's not even nearly enough to go on.
It's true.
Looked through all his paperwork on the files on PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him and I had any desire to, but nothing I might give him might have been his password. I don't know how much time I wasted on this. Jeez. So there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she might regret. Made me assume that there's some kind of clue waiting in there. Maybe for her there's more to it than that. Anyway, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. No, wait, there might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
Huh? Oh, sorry, I was just thinking of what the password might be. I'm just sure if she hasn't tried it. I mean, it's totally understandable. After the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as his password, knowing how she is, that the idea never even occurred to her. Do you mind if I try it, just to be sure?
Well?
It's not like you need my permission. If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want. Okay. Now, I'm glad I'm trying thinking, but if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more.
Hey.
If you're worried about me, Koto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type the password here. Typed in her full name, Kyoko Kirigiri. My hands were tense, slightly trembling, and as I finished typing it in... Oh shit! Oh shit! What was that about us being wrong, Kyoko? Also, I apologize that, there we go. These. I always forget that between Batman and this one, I have to, like, move where the camera is, so it doesn't block stuff. God damn it, stupid controller. Hold again. Come on. Oh my god. Ah! What? That did it? Kyoko, it worked!
Why?
Kyoko? Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room. She looked grim. Kyoko. Because maybe he did care about you, Kyoko. Oh my god, there's a present in here. Kyoko. Is what might even be in the room. Gaze fixed on the only thing. Present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual. There's a brightly colored box here. It seems totally out of place to me. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. If we open it, I'm kind of getting a bad vibe from it. I mean, we can't not open it. Okay.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto. Why do you think it's dangerous? No, not dangerous, but surprising, probably. Huh?
It would seem...
But it's what I think it is. At the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see. Wait, so you know what's in here?
Anyway...
Just don't scream or anything, okay? Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? Okay, I'm gonna open it. Step by heavy step, I approached the box. Took a deep breath and then took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up. Light began to sneak its way into the box. I stole a hesitant glance inside and... she said not to scream, Makoto! Kyoko's voice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. What was in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could possibly imagine?
I see.
Just I thought. What? Can we not do this? I have to go click on them. Can we just continue a conversation, you fucker? This is you thought? How could you have known that? When there were bones in there, human bones.
Wrong.
It's not that I was thinking of bones specifically. Just a feeling it would be his body. That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box. My father. Huh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father. Or at least what's left of him. Are you serious? Is this Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for. Hold on, how can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
And all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer. So that same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster's a man in his late 30s. It seems possibly even likely he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very polarizing approach. I'm sure he told you this already, but the killing game was 16 participants, all of them in the beginning of high school, and the only people saying the same stuff again are the 16 students. Okay, goddamn. Instead of the headmasters here in the school, the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words...
Most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. It's my assumption anyway. As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. No, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility, but I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. That's why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. I know Kyoko says she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it? I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Help Speak, I had to reveal myself to the school. Didn't knowing of something that the true Gary detective would never do. Did she really give up her pride just for that? Couldn't help but wonder. Alright, crazy. Look at this picture of little baby Kyoko. This picture. It's all faded, it must be pretty old. Wait, is that a picture of... Hey, Kyoko.
Why would you...
This is annoying. Came here to cut myself with the past, and yet... to now find something like this. So what do you expect me to do now? And I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, must have really cared about her.
Why?
Why? What? I wanted to face him and tell myself to cut him out of my life for abandoning me. That's the whole reason I came here, and now he's abandoning me again. This time he even sold the only opportunity I had to move on. Has there ever been a worse father? Kyoko. Alright. So, I guess we can check out the dresser itself now. This filing cabinet seems like the kind of place you'd find a clue. I should take a closer look, but I don't think Kyoko would like some stranger like me touching her dad's stuff.
Hey.
It's fine, check whatever you want. Are you sure? Okay, then. I went through each drawer one by one, starting from the top, but all I found were piles and piles of unrelated documents. He was pretty dedicated to his job, huh?
Well,
It's just because he didn't have anything else. He could have inherited our family business, our legacy, and said he left it all behind.
now, if...
If he could even handle a job like this, he would have that much more of a failure. I'm sure he couldn't stand the thought of that, and it made him desperate. Alright, let's check out the desk now. Headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clues. I really want to check it out, but I really don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk. Bro, she's already said she don't give a fuck, dude! She said it multiple times! She let you open the box with her dad's body, and I think at this point you could touch whatever you want in this room, and she's not gonna give a shit about what you find.
Hey,
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like. Are you sure?
because...
Never let anything get in the way of investigation. I don't. Yeah, bro, it's what I've been telling you. I'm the voice in your head, and I've been telling you to listen the fuck up. We need to kind of just go for shit right now. Okay, then, if you don't mind. If I top open all this, I need to find nothing but unrelated documents in the last drawer. Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? And has a label on it that says in case of emergency. We can open the lockers now! I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's
In
desk.
other words...
Handbook and the limitations given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster. Assume that's what that is. I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it? Kyoko? I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here. Then I guess I'll take it. Is it really okay?
Hey.
Listen, Makoto? Huh? Can I ask you a favor? What is it?
So...
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this, and I know it'll only inconvenience that much more, but...
Hey.
Could you leave? Huh?
Correct.
Just for a little while. I'd just like to be alone for a bit. Kyoko, don't worry. I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little. I need
Just
to
a
get my
second.
emotions in order. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship with your dad. You're only connected by blood, not by heart and soul, but... Maybe that picture motivated him. Maybe he hoped to see me again someday. Is that what you're going to say? If so, it's just a theory, and that isn't an issue that can be settled with theories. That picture doesn't change the facts of what happened when I went through. That problem can't be solved so easily. You're right, I'm sorry.
Anyway...
Once I've got myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself. Okay, I understand. I'll see you later. Okay. Is she really okay? Kyoko must have been a complete shock to see her. It was a shock to me. Oh, what happened to the headmaster? No doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The master is dead. The one leading to Hope Speaks that, the one who finally planned to isolate you was the Hope Speak headmaster. That same person may very well be the mastermind who planned all this out. According to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, he's somewhere in the school right now. You're wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's shredded it is. Yeah. One of the students in the game. Blah, 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 blah. We've heard this before. Like 7 times! 15 of us in the main hall. In the male hall. And Makuro to the mix, and you get 16, including me. 6 of us are still alive. So everyone else is dead. Oh, what a fun flashback sequence. Running up to all the people who got murdered throughout this game. Including the masked person who we don't even know if it really was Mikuro or someone completely different, because who the fuck can tell anything now? And still left alive. Me. Byakuya. Hiro. Toko. Hina. And Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive, and there's no question. Wait, no, that can't be. I refuse to believe that there has to be some other way. There just has to be. Okay. I think I checked out everything I can in this room, so let's get the fuck out of here. We'll go open up some locker doors! With our little giraffe friend! Alright, I wonder if I can open this locker. Let's just give it a try. I took out the handbook, and no luck. Maybe only luck, which means 3, but His master, let's give it one more try. Okay, why didn't... Makoto, we've been through this. Why the fuck did you decide to... Check the emergency handbook and run across, and beep. Alright, just what I was hoping for. Now let's see what we got inside. If I have to do that with every locker, I'm going to reach through this screen and punch Makoto in the face. This Loto is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to has organization problems in every part of their life. This is a crystal ball. A crystal ball? No, it can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. I think we need to realize anything is possible right now, buddy. All kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. Dust everywhere. I have to assume whoever substances didn't do a lot of studying. No, that I can't. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks and I saw what's inside the notebook. Any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. What? There was definitely no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yashihiro Hagakure. Is this our Yashihiro? The notebook also contained a large variety of notes for a variety of different classes. Which would mean, he attended classes here? Can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to school at the same time as the rest of us. We all sucked into this evil world. We never had a chance to take any classes, so what is this notebook? Alright. Stack of playing cards? No, they're tarot cards. But wait, aren't those used for telling fortunes? Just a coincidence, right? There we go. I think that's all for that one, but let's check out the rest of them now. Emergency handbook, run across the reader, and the locker open and see what's got inside. Something might be a clue. Alright, check out some of the others. So, right here, quick emergency handbook, ran that over the card reader, and beep! Door open. Let's see what we got inside. This thing is practically empty. It's just the one notebook. It's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I see a name written now, so I can't say for sure whose it is. There's some writing inside, it could be important. I don't like violating owner's privacy, but I'd better take a look. Bro, right now, nothing matters but figuring shit out, because if we don't, we die! So let's just not give a shit right now, dude. Looks like a girl's handwriting, and all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Huh? Looking through the pocketbook, and my hands froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. Assuming Kyoko's. Or not. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. Decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. It just so happens to be a headmaster, and it is Kyoko's! He's willing to give me some kind of more detail regarding the plan. This is what he said. The point is to keep our students' prodigies safe, to keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. The future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from a corrupted world to serve as the foundation for a new era. It's the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. He's usually made a selfless decision without consulting anyone else. Can't imagine a worse father. This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But if this belongs to Kyoko, what's he doing in this locker? What she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hadn't seen her dad since she left when she was little. So I talked to the one who came up with the plan directly. She just happens to be the headmaster, my father. Yeah, we already read that, thank you. What does this all mean? Please get the remaining pages of the pocket notebook. I must be looking for something that would prove me wrong about this whole thing, but when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind. It just started spinning that much faster. Oh no, we're the Riddler now! Question marks forming in our brain. I looked at it. Unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. Unless and so we survive. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Alright, well, that's all for that one. Okay. The more I see, the less sense it makes, because these lockers mean they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in these lockers that look like they belong to people here? A book seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook seems like it belongs to Kyoko. Must be some kind of explanation, but if I want to find out, I have to keep moving the investigation forward, and I have to believe in everyone. That's all the ones we can open, so let's get the fuck out of here. Oh shit, is that it? Are we done? But I didn't get to look at the body!
This is a school announcement.
What now?
Is everyone working hard? Is your investigation coming along nicely? Well then, since you're all giving it your best, your generous headmaster will give you a little hint. For those of you who are interested, please make your way to the gym ASA possible.
Okay, to the gym, I guess. Now he wants to give us a hint. Suspicious, no doubt about that. This could be a trap, even knowing that. Decided to go to the gym, right? Alright, I guess here we go. Hey, Hero. Oh, hey, Hero. Oh, Makoto! Why do you act so surprised? No reason. You heard Monokuma's announcements, right? Are you here to find out what he has to say? I just did, actually. I'm on my way out. You already talked to him? What'd he say? Listen, sorry, but I gotta go. Hero, wait! There's no point in trying to stop him. He ran off like a frightened animal. Hero, looks like he's trying to avoid me. So I've been talking to him about the notebook I found in the locker. Has he been hiding something this whole time? Alright, what the fuck are we gonna find in here? Boing.
I am Monokuma!
Oh, welcome. Hello, are you ready for your final hints? What so happens to be in the envelope on the ground in front of you? Envelope? This one? Unless it's hidden in one of these balls. It must be the envelope. And just so you know, I won't be answering any questions about what you find inside. What? Don't worry, just get on with it! The descriptive words didn't make me feel any better, but I picked up the envelope and opened it. What I found was a single photograph. Oh my god! Featured a bunch of faces I recognized extremely well. There's Hina, and Toko, and Byakuya, and Kyoko, and Shihiro, and Shunko, and Taka, and Hifumi, Sakura, Hiro, Sayana, Mukuro, Leon. God, I haven't seen Leon in so long. Mondo and Celeste, but the only one not here is us. It's everyone who's gone to host at the same time as me. Wait, but there's someone behind Sakura. Or Sayaka. It's the only one I don't recognize. That's not true, I do recognize her, that's right. When Byakuya and I were in the headmaster and we looked for that file, look for Ikusaba. This girl is... What? Why? Why is Mukuro here with everyone else? Even more than that. Just having everyone post here like this weird enough by itself, and they're all wearing matching uniforms. I don't remember anything like this. Now I'm looking, I see not even everyone. I'm not in this picture. I'm the only one not here. Picture has all 15 other students, but not me. Guess that makes sense. After all, I don't remember ever taking a picture like this. I went to junior high with Sayaka, but the first time I ever met everyone else was when I arrived here at Hope Speak Academy. It's natural for me to not be in this picture, but it was definitely unnatural. So everyone else is in the picture. But everyone was like me and didn't know each other until they got here. This picture is real. Could that mean? Could it be? Everyone else, just me? Everyone here except me is... How long you keep up this rambling soliloquy of yours, Hamlet?
What are you gonna do?
You're kind of getting in the way standing there, you know? So, I mean, get out! But I told you I'm not fielding any questions. What kind of mystery would this be if I gave you all the answers? That'd be totally out of left field. Blah! Guess that means she's done talking. Damn it. Alright. That's fucking weird. Yeah, like zero more confusion. With that confusion in hand, I left the gym dejected. Alright, it's back to our investigation, I suppose. How does that count as a hint? It just made me more confused. You know what Monokuma was going for? Did he put together a fake photograph just to confuse me? But it looked so real, so full of life. How could anyone fake that? Which could mean everyone but me. Maybe I should just ask everyone directly. That should clear all this up. No, I have to clear all this up. Alright, fine. Let's go clear it all up. Jesus Christ, buddy. Hi, Byakuya. Oh, Byakuya. Listen, do you think we could talk? Byakuya?
That's enough.
I have nothing to talk to you about. Don't talk to me except for friends. Byakuya, wait! Of course he didn't. He just walked away. What the? Why was he acting like that? He was purposely trying to avoid me. At least might be able to open one of the lockers. I visited Biolab one more time, and the first thing I saw when I got there. Oh, jeez. It was her. Passed out again. Toko. Alright, let's check on Toko. And then one locker's open. Toko, are you okay? No. She's not dead, is she? Oh, good, it's Genocide Joe. Just who I was hoping to see today. Ugh. It's cold. Super cold. It's so cold, I think I might catch a cold. Keep taking naps in a place like this, I'm sure you will.
I see.
What? I was asleep? I must have fainted again. I bet you were standing there staring at me getting all excited, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Oh, then what? Hot and bothered, straight up horny? Okay, so why did you pass out? Oh, no, last thing I remember, I was waking up just now. What do you miss? What do you do to Miss Morose? That's right, your memory stops and starts each time you switch. Bingo bazinga! We share some basic knowledge, but our memories are very much separate. And you don't say it like it's a bad thing. It's a blessing as far as I'm concerned. See, she forgets something I totally remember. So it's like double the memory. It's more like half. All I want to know right now is, where's my little darling? Tell me now or I'll slit your throat. I don't know, I'm sure Byakuya's around somewhere. I'm doing his own investigating.
Yes.
I am so? I assume so. I knew it! I totally know how to be a total pro when it comes to all things master. Anyway, I gotta hurry. I can't even imagine how lonely he must be right now. Alright, well, she's off. Toko shut off here, your laughter echoing behind her. I totally forgot to ask her about the picture. There's no point asking Genocide Jack anyway. Besides, I have more important things to do right now. Why did Toko faint? There's gotta be a reason for it. I'm sure it's his body! The fridge is open! Sure, they're all shut last time I was here. Must be why she passed out.
Right.
She faints so easily. Kyoko!
Makoto.
It's getting late, isn't it? You sure? Are you okay?
Indeed.
I'm sorry if I made you worry. No, you don't have to apologize.
Listen.
Listen, about this room. Oh yeah, it's
It would seem...
a morgue. Yeah,
I knew it.
I suspected as much. Toko must have looked inside the fridge, seen what was in there, and oh, you have it. You knew she fainted?
Indeed.
I was on my way here when Genocide Jack came running past me. I assumed she must have sneezed, but once I got in, the real reason became clear.
It would seem...
Imagine she came here to investigate when she opened the slot there. That's when she saw the body and dropped like a bag of rocks. Oh wow, someone who's able to open a fucking door, Makoto, Mr. I don't know how to open a goddamn door. Why is everything gotta be so difficult with her? Anyway, we should close it up. I don't want to leave it hanging open like that. Yeah, good idea.
Makoto.
Give me a hand with this. Go approached the fridge, hands outstretched. Suddenly she stopped. What's wrong?
Listen.
Maybe we should wait a second before closing it. Huh? How come? Because Mukuro's body is in there. Mukuro's corpse? Mukuro's body's inside that fridge?
See.
It's like every other time, the Mastermind probably brought it up here while we were in the class trial. Mastermind did it? Because they assumed we wouldn't be doing the class trial over again, I assume.
So...
You may be right. Either way, now I can finally get a good look at the body. That's right, Kyoko didn't get a chance to check out the body during the last investigation.
Makoto.
And do my own examination of the corpse as soon as possible. If I find a clue this time, I'm going to grab the Mastermind by the tail. Okay, so what should I do?
So then...
Why don't you just wait over there? I'll let you know as soon as I'm finished. Just wait over there, that's it? Just go grab the big photo. After all, she's in it too. Don't let me interrupt you in vacation. I want to talk to you about something. What is it? It's about that announcement Monokuma made earlier. You mean the one about the hint or something? I didn't take him up on the offer. Why not?
Because...
The only reason he would give us a hint at this point would be to confuse us, to cloud our judgment. I can solve this mystery on my own without whatever hints he may have to offer. That's a good point. I wish I could go back and do the same thing, but that's what's done is done, I guess. Standing here looking at her, I don't think she's hiding anything from me. Is she right? Mastermind forged had pictures to trap to confuse us? It's gotta be it. There's no other explanation. fridge vent for storing dead bodies. Can't do it, I can't look inside. Alright, wimp. Just ask Kyoko about that group photo. Are we really gonna do this again?
Because...
Okay, so I don't even know what we're supposed to do now. Because you won't look at the body! Big baby. Ah, it's the same one as the one I found in the garden tool shed. Oh, now we remember! What the fuck is wrong with us? Give me a stamp on the back to the bio lab. That's however you use the help go. Murder of the garden. Oh, someone got it from the biolab and took it over there. Meaning that Mukuro could have already been dead when we found her. And they've been keeping her in here. Can we look at this anymore? Already looked through the instruction, more importantly. Left side, bunch of blue lights are on. But then these ones aren't.
It would seem...
Slot is occupied. So when someone's in there, the blue light comes on. Looking around the number of blue lights that are on, including Mukuro's, it's 9 in all. 9. 9 lights?
Whew.
Okay, Makoto, I'm done. Already? Jeez, that was fast.
Indeed.
Anyone can do good work if they go slow. In that spirit, I'll make my report for you. So why did you find anything?
Indeed.
I paid careful attention to the wounds and the traces of blood, and it seems highly likely that the stomach wound and a bullet to the back of the head were inflicted after death. Really? The burnt tissue made things a little difficult, but I'm completely confident in my findings. So that means neither of these were the fatal injury, right? Then what was the fatal injury? The explosion, the victim's identity was unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. And then stabbed a single time with a knife, which completely to the body. In the back of the head with an object about as thick as another pipe. The body was covered by other wounds believed to be several days old. Options, those other wounds, but the file said they were old.
Is that right?
Where to say they're old? Huh?
Because...
It says they were inflicted at least several days ago. So I don't see the difference.
Wrong.
Well, the difference is immense considering the impression they gave.
Listen.
Seem to be equating several days old with simply old.
However...
It doesn't quite follow logically. Old wounds, it makes sound like they've been there forever, like they're not related to murder. You're saying they are? Well, we all got them on a Akuma file after she was killed, right? So if the wounds were at least a few days old, there's not way they would have had anything to do with it.
So then...
What if Mukuro herself wasn't killed within the last few days? What?
At the very least...
Certainly you can allow it as one of the many possibilities, can't you? One of many?
Right.
A detective doesn't follow the supernatural powers. There's no way to predict the answer from the beginning. So the ideal detective begins by imagining as many possible scenarios as they can.
In other words...
They envision these possibilities without prejudice, without bias, using only their logic and common sense. And then investigate, they test what they find against each of their possibilities. Of course, me telling you this doesn't mean you'll be any good at detective work. But beyond using that to solve this particular mystery, you should keep it in mind for the future. Kyoko's count has been added to the group's favorites.
Hey.
Is there anything else you'd like to know about the condition of the body? Now's the time. Don't think of it, there's just one thing. Earlier when I was looking at Mukuro's profile, it's listed her height and weight.
So...
5 foot 7 inches, 97 pounds, vitals were 31, 22, 32. Did I get all that right? Remembered all of that? They were indeed consistent with the corpse. So then...
Indeed.
And don't forget about the Fenrir tattoo, there's absolutely no mistake.
Indeed.
Victim in this case is without doubt Mukuro Ikasaba. Alright.
And?
Is that all you wanted to ask? Yeah, I think so.
So then...
It looks like we have enough further bits of Mukuro's body. Let's get going, it's kind of chilling in here. Oh wait, are we gonna put the body back? I think it's kind of sad leaving it out like this.
Why?
Sad. Did you forget she was our enemy once? Or the ultimate despair, but she's still killed. She's still the victim.
Hey.
You ever heard the phrase, you reap what you sow? Yeah, but still.
Whew.
You really are naive, you know that? God, yeah, he is. It's really quite appalling. She could have been, but she decided to help me instead, so for someone like that, it doesn't mean to be naive.
So then...
I think we've done all we can here. Go back to our separate investigations, yes. Hold on. I still have one more thing to do. I need to talk to Kyoko about it. I need to ask her about the pocketbook I found in that locker. If I don't do it now... Alright, I don't know why we didn't just do it then, but whatever. Kyoko, I did have one last thing. I know I shouldn't, but I feel like I have to ask.
What?
Go ahead then, out with it. really not seen your dad ever since, even once since you got here?
What?
What?
So...
What do you mean? Well, you know all those lockers on the second floor of the
Indeed.
dorms. I do, yes. To get into any of those lockers, you need a handbook of whoever the locker belongs to. Actually, I managed to get them open using that emergency handbook.
I see.
When you found the headmaster's hidden room.
And?
So did you find anything worthwhile in the lockers? I found a pocketbook, and after looking through it, I think it must be your pocketbook.
Why is that?
What makes you say that?
Because...
Like I said, only the locker owner should be able to get into it, right? I imagine those lockers belong to any of us. After all, we only got access to the area just recently. What I'm saying is there's no way I could have had access to any of those lockers. And if I did have a pocketbook, why would I bother putting it in a locker? Everything you just said makes perfect sense, but there was something written inside. About the headmaster, about your father.
What? If that's true...
Could that mean that video is real too? Video?
Makoto.
But I think everything is starting to fit together to reveal a cohesive picture. Though I'm sure the picture might be worse than anything we could have imagined. What are you talking about? I need to go investigate those lockers right now. You confirm what you said with my own 2 eyes. Let me give you the headmaster's handbook. That way you can...
So...
That would be necessary. If I'm right about this, I shouldn't have any problem opening the locker with my own handbook. Alright, let's see that is my locker. Your locker.
Makoto.
If you watch this, it'll all make sense. DVD, it says Class 78 Urgent Interviews.
So...
I found it inside that hidden room after you left.
Anyway...
I don't have time to explain exactly what I think it means, so just watch it and see for yourself. I think you realize exactly what it means. You'll understand why you found my pocketbook in a place none of us have ever seen before. This makes sense right now, but I guess that means there's some important clue on the CVD.
Makoto.
Now it's my turn. Have a second to listen to me ramble. Ramble?
In other words...
So as it turns out, the arrangements I'd made didn't stick. What I mean is I'm less and less sure of everything, even my own feelings. Talking about your dad, right? I can never find the answer to the question I want to ask for the rest of my life. All because of the mastermind.
However...
There's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I swear to destroy the mastermind, this is just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with a fire of determination. Determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness.
Why?
So why does it bother me so much to know how he suffered? It's ridiculous, there's no understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said it. Her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's so much to do before I can consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right.
Hey.
Keep this in mind. There's only ever one absolute truth. Whether it truth serves justice or suffering, whether it's the greatest truth or the worst. What do you mean?
Makoto.
Even if the truth you uncover is filled with hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all we can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry if that was strange.
So then...
Anyway, I need to get going. I'll see you at the class trial. Leaving behind that farewell, Kyoko was gone. I had her going myself. I got a DVD from Kyoko. I should head to the AV room and check it out. Kyoko said something about hopeless truth. No matter what happens, I won't lose hope. Even if it's the worst truth in the world. I can't afford to lose! Go inside the AV room and play this little DVD. There she be. Oh, DVD is just fine. Well then, I better take a look. I took the DVD Kyoko gave me and put it in the player. It said that it was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. I stared into the black of the monitor. It's only been a few seconds. To me, it felt like an eternity, and then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka! To me, I was surprised I hadn't seen Sayaka in who knows how long, and there she was.
Okay then, are you ready to begin?
First I heard was the man positioned on one side of the screen. It was the voice of a middle-aged man.
I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record our conversation. I'm a little slow, you know. I never really got the hang of taking notes while having a conversation.
It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Sayaka-san's face didn't move a single millimeter.
So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. It's not that I don't trust you guys. It's more like insurance. So please don't worry too much. Now then, let me get straight to the point. There is a chance that you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Want me to accept that? Sayaka's obviously at a total loss. It made total sense. Who would agree to spending the rest of your life in school? Except... What?
Thank you. And I'm sorry about all this. Well, I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, I give you my word.
Damn. Okay, that's serious. So I found Q, that's where the video cut out. There's a lot I hadn't understood up till now. Only this. So we couldn't comprehend what I heard. So I know how much Sayaka wanted to get out of here. How much she wanted to escape and pursue her dream with her friends again. She wanted that so bad, she tried to frame me for murder. So why? Why would she say yes to living here for the rest of her life? As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed a sudden light. On the monitor of the video that I thought was finished flashed back on screen. I started back to the screen. And if I was confused before, I saw next push me right over the edge. It's fucking us! Huh? What I saw was me. Impossible, undeniably me.
So, Makoto, before we begin, I should let you know that I'll be recording our conversation.
Yes.
Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed like a fairly normal conversation, but the I in the here and now, had absolutely no memory of it. No memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down and talking to him like this.
Now, shall we get straight to the point? Makoto, there's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that?
Yes.
This can't be real. I said yes?
I'm sorry I'm putting you through all this.
Well, I mean, we don't have much of a choice, do we?
But I promise that as long as you're in this school, I will do everything I can to protect you.
Damn.
As the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, that's the very least I can do for you.
Shit's getting fucking crazy up in here. Let's get the video cut out. From there, the video repeated the same scene again and again with others. Byakuya. Toko. Hina. Everyone. They all said they agreed to live in this school forever, and then... Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without a doubt, she had met him. She sat down with the headmaster of Hope's Peak Academy, her father. When he asked her his question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, the monitor suddenly went black. Huh? It wasn't just the monitor. The DVD player itself apparently turned off. Of course, meant the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened?
Say what?
Oopsie, it looked like it broke out of service! It just so happened to break just now.
Too bad.
Now then, what? It doesn't matter. Failure can strike anywhere, anytime. That's what failure is, right? Failure, my ass. You cut the power on purpose. Whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. Yes, them the question, they all said yes. I found myself, I let out a huge success rate aside, but as I did, I remembered something.
That's right.
I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation within myself, a disconnect.
It would seem...
Thinking back on it now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I had forgotten. I couldn't remember why I'd come to the school, and I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that?
Hey.
Strange, isn't it? It's just hard to imagine it happened by chance. It seemed much too convenient. Convenient outcome. Something that seemed obviously work in favor of the mastermind. So does that mean I've lost my memory too? What about the others? Have we all forgotten? Or... Oh my god, are we finally ready for class trial time? Oh boy.
For anything that has a start, there has to be an end. And if the end comes, then that means it's time for a fresh start. There is no night that doesn't have a dawn. Although that dawn is totally pitch black, there is no storm that won't eventually end. Of course, then that leads to drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we'll get to meet again. Because the end is only the beginning.
Alrighty.
Anyway, let's get started. The beginning of the end of the class trial.
Alright.
Everyone gather once again at you know where.
Well, here we fucking go. It's about to begin again. Class trial is going to start. The final class trial. Last time all our lives will be on the line. Last time hope and despair are on the line. I don't have a choice. I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Let's run towards our future! Guess I'm the first one this time.
Makoto,
You're early, Makoto.
listen.
Does that mean you feel prepared? Yeah, for now at least. Where's everyone else? Why aren't they here yet?
However,
Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Byakuya? Byakuya! Byakuya? They all arrived, one after another, but they were all in the same state of shock. Hina? Hiro? Silence, and it wasn't any normal silence. It was deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first class trial. Sometimes a joke.
So I appear.
Ah, I'm late. Oh, strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hot, my loins are ablaze.
Yes!
Now listen, everyone will be just fine if you leave me to it.
My beautiful
My sister's sharp in hand, I'll stab and gouge and ship the master of evil. Thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. If it's what master wants, I could be a boy, girl, or anything in between. I can handle it. Where am I? Whew. I can't really describe the disappointment I'm feeling right now. Hoo-hoo-hoo! Is everyone here? Oh, and wearing our gloomy cuss faces, I see.
Well now.
Okay, well then, let's begin.
Chills, chills.
This final class trial is gonna be slathered in pitch black despair. Class maximum sorrow. By maximum sorrow.
that's fine.
Right, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bear in good standing, you know.
Unbelievable.
If there was a Mr. Fair Guy Universe contest, I would take home the tiara every year. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square.
Today, I'm feeling white.
And I'll make sure everyone watching at home knows that despair is mightier than the hope.
Stop talking.
Enough of your tedious drivel. Begin the trial already. Sure, let's begin the trial already. I'll be waiting for you down below.
You guys.
Don't try and run away. Laughing as loud as ever, Monokuma disappeared.
In the name of my
Over in
family.
no time. With explosive confidence, Byakuya was the first into the elevator. And while one of the others followed. Nobody made eye contact, nobody said a word, they just disappeared into the
Hey.
elevator. They're all acting odd. Like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other.
However,
You know what that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so.
however,
You can tell us all about it soon. The class trial. Right, I'm ready.
so...
Ready to win, right? Of course. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko's aboard the elevator. Here we fucking go! Finally, at the end, step after step toward the gaping maw, I resolved that this would be the last time. I repeated to myself that there was no fear, no mystery left. I pushed the anxiety down, calming my trembling body. And finally, on steady legs, I passed the threshold and stood in the elevator. Without warning, it began to descend deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper still. Deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper, deeper and deeper it fell. I closed my eyes and sight fell away. All sound, too, disappeared. Alone in the universe, I waited for the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could have been seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator come to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? What do you think? Isn't it just the perfect background for citing a person's fate? It's a long-awaited last stage, the always exciting final boss battle. Hoo-hoo-hoo, and I'm gonna sit in on this one. I'll just sit right here in the vacant 16th seat.
Chills,
Well then, let's begin!
chills.